And welcome, y'all, to the Sit On Me podcast. I am Dean.
I am Duff.
Welcome, y'all. Welcome. We did a little change of pace. We do have an episode banked, I guess, for the future because we were going to release it on Wednesday, but then we're going live today. So it was like, all right, might as well just keep it. And we're going to keep going live, baby.
Keep
Yes,
that
baby.
in the vault. We'll keep that in the vault.
Because you just never know what's going to happen. We're going to keep going live, baby. But before we get into the nonsense of this podcast, I just want to let people know, since we're going live, you know what I mean? And there may be 0 people in here right now, but that's fine. You're watching the future. We're just going to start this bad boy off right. So we're going to go, as Joey Diaz would say, I'm about to go see the devil's fucking dick. So let's go fucking crack this bad boy open to 600 milligrams. Get 3 of them. So Duff.
So we probably have 20 minutes today?
Oh, no. We're going to go. 8 o'clock. I got some rest. We good. Now, I'm going to eat all 3, but got a question for you.
All right.
You had informed me, and I didn't want to talk about it via the messaging machine.
Yeah.
You had the pleasure to go ahead and see Chris Rock live.
Yes. Oh, my God.
And before you guys want to say this one, you said to set the stage. He still got it. So,
oh, my God. Yeah.
What the fuck? What went down, baby?
So,
obviously, you know what I mean? What went down?
Dude, it was so, as a comic learning, it's one of those things we call it going to class. It was like textbook. I'm getting to a point where I could see what he's doing and see how his mind is working a little bit, and it was still fucking hilarious. And from the time he got on stage to the time he got off, it was just bang, 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 bang. You know what I mean? And I was up in the balcony, I had nosebleed seats, but when you go see somebody like Chris Rock, it's way more writing based than it is
Performance?
I wouldn't even say perform. I guess that's the right word. But he had that in there too. There was stuff in there to keep you with him. You know what I mean? Not that you're gonna go away from Chris Rock. He's one of the all-time greats. And it was really cool because they had to lock up all of our phones too.
How does that work? Explain that to me.
Okay.
Because I've never gone somewhere where they've done that.
So what happens is you go through the metal detector, and then they go and they're like, "Power down your phone, please." I'm thinking
the minute you walk in.
Yeah. I'm like, bitch, I'm just gonna turn it back on. She goes, "Hand it to me quick," and they put it in this bag, and they close it, and then they put it over a magnet, so it's magnetized, so you can't get it out, and everybody's walking around. It's essentially a phone-sized purse, and
yes, baby, yes,
yeah. And the reason they did that was because he's obviously he doesn't want his shit out there before he's ready to put it out there. But also he said something during the show which alludes to me he's got another Netflix special coming out.
Oh, besides the one that we're gonna go see, because excuse me, I'm sorry people for not talking to the mic. We know that he has the one and he's doing it live. They've announced that, but you think there's another one beyond that one?
So I think the material he did this week is going to go on another special.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's going to be fucking sick. And I'm not going to delve into too much of what he talked about, but I will answer the question. Yes, he talked about the slap.
And it was epic?
It was.
How bad is fucking Will Smith gonna look when this thing comes back?
How bad? He looks bad now.
No. But it's simmered. You know what I mean? It's kind of. He's come out. You know what I mean? He's come out in the wild. He's got some movies coming out. You see what I'm saying? He's supposed to be having a sequel to I Am Legend coming back out. So I wonder what happens.
Oh, dude, he's if Will Smith wants to continue on a career, he's just gonna have to eat this one because there's no way he can rationalize that. like he loved that joke until he looked at his wife. And she
Yeah.
just had this like, oh, I'm entitled and I feel offended. Like,
And then
bitch,
that's what said it all.
yeah, that was like the kindest joke. Like,
That he could
if
have
he
made at that time.
yeah, if he really wanted to offend her, he would have said something about like turtle wax or something, like, or like,
Yeah. He would have went
I
at
don't
it.
like
But so
saying, yeah, like, I don't know.
but so when Chris does come back with the old shit and that gets reunited again, it's gonna be interesting what you say. So all right, so we got some Chris Rock coming. You know what sucks about being upstate is that we don't really get anybody good coming up here. You know, we get like a few people, and it's always like the oddest, and it's always in the winter. Like, it's weird. Like, they never come in the summertime. They come in the summertime to go to Saratoga. I'm not paying them fucking Saratoga tickets. I tried to get tickets for Tommy, but his shit sold out so fucking fast. I was able to see. I've seen Bert up here, but it was like not a good show for Bert. Like, Justin would go back. I would go back and see Bert.
Of course,
Justin would go, and I don't know. Like, he'd go, but he wouldn't be happy about it. Haven't got to see Tommy. Like I said, I haven't got to see like a few people. But I wanted to talk to you about some stuff.
All right, lay it on me.
Now, I want to dip into the NFL a little bit.
Okay.
This is a conversation I don't think anybody, like, no one's really, like, hasn't really been people have been talking about it everywhere. I haven't been speaking about it really to anybody. So, what are you following along with this fucking Lamar Jackson shit? Number one, right? And then number two, why is Eric Bieniemy not coaching in Baltimore instead of Washington? And does that tie into the Lamar Jackson shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? I wonder. So, why are they not paying him though? My question is, like, why? And then you get reports that. So there was a report leaked, and Lamar said, through his team to Stephen A. Smith, and was like, it's a lie. There was a report leaked, basically said that Lamar was asking for a fully guaranteed contract at the size of Deshaun Watson. Allegedly, those reports are false. He said that he did not ask for a fully guaranteed, like in that vein, according to what I read. Right?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it would. Honestly, I think it's crazy that he isn't. Personally, I think he should be. But
I mean, if your contract's fully guaranteed, like, at the end of the day, like, those incentives, like say, I mean, even half guaranteed for Lamar Jackson, I get. But if he walks in there's like, yo, I want $260 million guaranteed, like, he could play like dog shit for the next like 6-7 years.
He won't. Why would he? First of all, this guy was an MVP, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
He's brought his team to the playoffs like 4 out of the 5 years. One of the years they just lost to the Steelers the last game, so they won it. He's a fucking absolute dog. Think about how much. Another thing too is, from a business standpoint, how much money have you made off of him already? So I'm saying, you're gonna make that shit back like that, and then on top of that, the whole community loves him. He is like a perfect quarterback, and then he's been this productive, and you haven't even given him any real true talent to truthfully even grow with. Then you don't want to pay this man. You go red, you fuck off. And then, like, you hire an offensive coordinator, you don't even fucking let him know about. I don't know. Baltimore looks fucking suspect. And then, because at first I'm just like, why isn't Eric Bieniemy over there? Well, first of all, it's crazy to me that Eric Bieniemy isn't the head coach.
Yeah, me too.
It's just weird. It's very weird. People have been hired with less.
I'm a Broncos fan, man. The last 3.
Maybe getting Rex Ryan.
No. They took Vance Joseph for DC, which is I'm not thrilled about because he was the head coach in 2017, 2018.
No, but isn't he always linked to Sean Payton?
No. That's no.
Right? Isn't he the one that's always usually, like, isn't he the defensive coordinator usually linked to Sean?
No. I don't think he's ever worked with Sean before, but it's one of those things where, like, Vance Joseph was not. He didn't get a fair shake in Denver. Like, his starting quarterbacks were Trevor Siemian, Paxton Lynch, and Case Keenum. I couldn't do anything with that. Like, I don't think many people could. But
No, but it is your but you know the thing that sucks is in the NFL. Hey, you get paid a lot of money to go find that guy or make that guy.
Exactly.
That's
you got to
it.
make it work. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fucking look at that bastard in San Francisco. Yo,
Yeah.
he is. Yo, we gotta give Kyle something because hey,
They're kind of that's back when they hired Vance Joseph. I wanted Denver to hire Kyle Shanahan so bad.
And listen, who was your quarterback at that time?
That's what I'm saying. Like Peyton Manning had just retired, so it was like Trevor Siemian and Paxton Lynch. They kind of like fucked around with that, and then Case Keenum, they paid him like $30 million for 2 years, and he just like shit the bed.
He just fucking ate a bag of dicks.
Yeah, he just like, but I mean, I don't think
good for him getting his money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's fine. He's like, he doesn't give a shit. I think he's a backup in Cleveland now.
Yo, those backup quarterbacks live the life.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, I wish. The only thing that's better, I think, is a punter, because you get on the field, and as long as you catch the ball and you kick it away and it goes a reasonable amount of yards, nobody really says anything.
Yeah, as long as you do. Yeah. You can just like be consistent, and then you can be out there if you want to be out there for like fucking decades.
Yeah.
You know, like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, but the kickers, they have way too much. Like I wouldn't be a kicker, but fuck that. But all right. So it's debauchery time. Now, what does debauchery time mean? I have no fucking idea. But I did learn something.
Okay.
I want to. So allegedly, fucking the BIG kind of stole his flow. Yeah, I have
really okay.
Now I have brought it up to Craig Mack. Shout out to Play His Podcast. We're gonna be back out here on y'all. Don't even worry about it, players. But I have fucking sent the shit to Craig Mack, and I'm gonna send it to our chat right now. I just gotta find it real fast. It's not gonna be too far in it. But and then he was putting me on to game where I guess that this kind of shit is like common. Like I guess back in the day, I should say, and basically a lot of digital label, and you kind of know that a lot of them were lying, but they were just stealing flows left and right and just stealing basically like whole ideas and concepts. Because obviously back in the day, like if you're from fucking Memphis and I steal your shit from New York, who the fuck stole what?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like I had it. Yeah, I had my shit before you had your shit. Get the fuck out of here. Like it's just that fucking simple.
Unless that's just documented, which there's no way.
No. So we're gonna put this bad boy up real fast. So there we go. And this shit, listen, people, this shit kind of fucked my head up, and I just want to share it with everybody. So according to
remember rapping Duke, the hard, you never thought that hip hop would take it this far.
Man, tell me why this just messed my mental up. Man, I wasn't ready for that. I ain't know that. There's some hip hop knowledge that just got bestowed upon me.
What the fuck?
The day I found out.
But I ain't the one to fall short like a monster. My dicks in your mouth, so I guess you a sucker. Remember rapping Duke.
Oh shit! Wow. Dude, yeah, that hit me for a second because I was listening to both songs and I thought at first it was a demo of Juicy. Essentially, it was.
You got the same beat and the same flow, and I'm a BIG fan. Same. I gotta like what the, but then obviously a point that Craig Mack had brought up, he was just like, well, at least he had hits afterwards, so you know he had to be bringing something. But then
exactly,
I don't know, did he take those two? Not putting anything on his name, it just found. I'm like, what? It's a bit eye opening. You're just like, what the fuck?
It is. That is like, because I mean, I can only speak to like the comedy world in that, like, but if you have something that similar, done. You're done.
This is why, we're good. We may be bad. We may be terrible. Who fucking knows? But this is a good thing about this because, we just fucking free find this shit. You said comedy. It made me think of something. Because we're on debauchery. And something that was brought into my world, because I'm not in this world necessarily in these individuals' world in their podcasting. It does come into mind because some of my world interacts with theirs. But the fuck is going on with Brendan Schaub?
I was researching that the other night. I was, dude. Holy shit.
So I've actually was able to catch up. So I know about the dude. What's his name? Chris? I think his name or Henry.
Okay.
I know about Henry. I know that fucking Henry got fired. Like, he was like his like a PA, and then he also like had a podcast for a little bit, whatever the fuck it is.
Mhm.
I know how that old beef ended. I know about the shit with Schultz now. You know what I mean? Like, wait, did you know about the shit with Schultz?
No, I didn't know about that.
So,
I really didn't.
all right. So for the people who don't know, right? Let me try to be semi-professional, right? So Brendan Schaub, for anybody who don't know, is this ex UFC heavyweight fighter. He is a legit badass in the street. Like, let's not get it twisted. In the street, he will put your ass in a fucking pretzel if it came to that. So he does show, I would say, decorum, and he also shows self-restraint in certain shit. Because there is a certain point when we get in this story where if he had threw hands, I would have perfectly understood it. Like, if he had, I'm like, all right, you fuck it. You can't keep poking the Hulk. Now expect the Hulk to do some Hulk shit.
Right.
But he hasn't. I'm surprised. Even though some of the situations he's wrong, but there's one I'm thinking of when he was right. I was like, oh, okay. But he has allegedly been having issues on his podcast with having different guests and always firing people. He even got into a beef with Bobby Lee and his ex-girlfriend Kalila. They have this another podcast called Tiger Belly. Mm-hmm. And it's a whole lot of this fucking drama shit from these fucking comedians in the podcasting world over there with certain individuals, not all of them, right? So now there's one guy who was his man this whole time. Henry's been like, having his back, was even like in fucking chats and shit, like under like in Reddit threads, under comments, like defending Brendan. Well, they got into something. I guess the good brother was trying to just basically approach Brendan like, hey, you treat me like shit. You treat everybody like shit. Like, we got a problem. Every time he would approach Brendan would be like, I'm sorry you feel like that, but no one cares. And then I guess he's working these guys like extremely hard. But then like not being respectful of their time, but then wanting them to be respectful of his time. He's taking a piss in the middle of so I guess they have this big ass sink. And Brendan's just taking his dick out and taking a piss in the middle of it in front of all these people in the middle of like 4 different studios. It's like, and then people are like, can you not do that? And he's just like, oh, word. And then just keeps doing the shit like a fucking asshole, right?
Right.
Him and Henry get into it. They part ways. Brendan's so goddamn stupid. Sorry, Brendan, it's the truth.
Yeah.
You don't revoke his privileges on everything. So then when Henry brings up some shit about Andrew Schultz and Andrew Schultz and Brendan getting into it over a promo video, because Brendan shot a promo video with who's the dude who goes, oh no, not that guy. He's like some fighter announcer. I forget him. I think he's a guy from
Bruce Buffer.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
Gets fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Brendan and Bruce Buffer, they do a promo video for Gringo Poppy. Right? And I'm giving everybody a summarized version. You can go deeper into it. This is just summarized. They do some shit, They do a promo for Gringo Poppy. Well, guess who was also using Bruce Buffer on his tour and also going to use him to introduce him for his fucking special, Andrew Schultz, which is his latest special that he has out. You can go check that out wherever his special's at. It is actually, I bought it. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, Schultz is great. Schultz is great.
Man?
I remember Schultz way back in, not to tail off, but I remember Schultz like back when they had that show on MTV, Guy Code. Yeah. And like they bring up a concept and they would cut to comedians like guys like John Gabris and like Andrew Schultz were on that
Duval's
show.
On there. Yeah.
Little Duval. Yeah, like these some of these comics like who are just breaking through now have been around for fucking ever.
Yep. Just getting in there, you know what I mean? Just doing what they got to do. Well, he hit up Brendan. Him and Brendan had words, you know what I mean? And now this is what I'm saying where I'm surprised Brendan put hands on people. So I guess because, basically Andrew was like, yo, we got to talk. We got an emergency. Like, you basically fucking, you're shitting on my shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then, fucking Brendan's like, I'm not. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, who gives a fuck? I paid $15K, whatever like that. They're going back and forth. Somehow, some way, it gets to basically, like, Andrew, I guess, yelling like, yo, you don't want these problems. Right. And then fucking Brendan was like, and this is what I'm saying, I'm surprised he didn't put hands on people. Because Brendan's like, I'm sorry, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I will fuck you up. And everybody else in that fucking room who's listening to you talking about fucking, like, I want all the problems. And they're like, no, not like that. Like, comedically, you don't want these problems.
Oh, no.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
So they basically had to go to Rogan. And then Rogan basically was like, hey, fucking Andrew, like basically just kind of came on some Godfather shit. Was basically like, hey, Andrew, you fucking pay him for it. You don't release it. Basically being like, whatever the fuck, right? And everybody was calling out the dude Henry who put that shit out. It was like, this shit sounds crazy, whatever, like that. Well, once again, Brendan will revoke his shit. Because also Henry was also the same dude who was like posting that he was going to be fucking like doing tell-all videos.
Yeah.
And then he was retweeting it from Brendan Schaub's account that he still had access to, Twitter account, before he got it revoked, after he had got fired and after he's been going on this tailspin telling all the shit. God damn it, Brendan. So then he goes into the Google file, wherever he gets the shit that he should not have fucking access to at all. And then basically takes a screenshot of Brendan Schaub and Bruce Baker, like showing like, hey, this promo video actually happened. To then show that, hey, that would have, whatever the case. It does not look good for Brendan in this. And allegedly, Andrew still hasn't paid him that $15K. Allegedly. That he was supposed to for the production cost.
Yeah, what I'm gathering from what you just said, because that was a lot coming at me, is that
I apologize. I was trying mind you, I condensed it. I didn't even that was just that's bad. It gets even worse.
What I'm gathering is Schultz wanted to be introduced by Bruce Buffer on his next special.
Mm-hmm.
And Brendan Schaub had Bruce Buffer do that for him, and he essentially wanted to like copyright the idea and get paid for it.
So with this basically Andrew was doing the whole thing with Bruce before they shot that promo. And this is the part I forgot. I had to put this in there. Sorry. They do the promo then those two do the promo. And then in that promo, allegedly it's said there, like, I guess because it's all a play off of the Dave Chappelle skit off of his shit.
Okay.
Like Morgan Freeman.
Okay.
So now those two are in the car driving down, and Bruce is just being the announcer, whatever the fuck it is, and then Brandon's like, fucking, what are you doing? Like, relax. This is a comedy show, not a fight.
Right.
And obviously, the way Andrew's being introduced over multiple fucking cities,
right,
is how coming to the state.
Yeah.
So I guess that's where the issue was, and that's why they had to figure some shit out. But Andrew still ain't paid him, man, allegedly. All this is this reporting shit is alleged. Don't fucking come for it's all fucking alleged.
Yeah. I mean, I know how I handle the situation.
Break it down now. Break it down like a fraction.
So, I mean, say I'm in Brendan Schaub's shoes.
Mm-hmm.
You had a career in the UFC. It did not go how you wanted it to go. Granted, I mean, you're still a big man. You can fuck up 95% of the population if you wanted to. But you step into like the world of comedy, and this is all just my opinion. You step into the world of comedy. You've been in it less than 10 years. You've been given a lot of things you really haven't worked for. If somebody who's done the work and has gotten the success wants to not like, if it was a verbatim idea that you had first, approach them differently. But even in this scenario, because it's not like he took verbatim from Brendan Schaub, it's just like it might just be even linear thinking.
That's what I think. Well, that's what I think it is, but I don't know why they have to go to Rogan to have him make a decision. Yeah. And I don't, and I also don't understand how the man didn't get paid. Still, allegedly. And then he went on the fucking Flagrant podcast, and then fucking, I guess I haven't seen that episode, but from all the reports and the research I ended up falling into yesterday. Shout out to fucking Gio. It seemed to me that fucking like he got played when he went on Andrew's podcast. Like it was like he got fed to the fucking wolves.
As he kind of should have, man. Like if I'm Brendan Schaub, you like, and I
no. That's what I'm talking about. Brendan got fed to the wolves on Andrew's podcast.
Oh well, still, as you kind of should.
Yeah.
Man. Like he's been. I mean, he like I said, I fucking forget how long he's actually been like in comedy, but
everybody hates him.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. He had like being able to do his show as like he's doing club circuits,
mm-hmm.
like at this point in his career, where like guys like Schultz probably had to put in double the time and double the work and double like exponentially more like shows when they were coming up that people just fucking hated them. Like they went on stage and people were just like not thrilled and they had to eat shit. Brendan Schaub has like the notoriety and like the backing of, okay, I had a career in UFC. So even if my show isn't like bang, 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 I still have a story to tell that nobody else can identify with, really, in that room.
Right.
So in that scenario, the way I would handle it is like, dude, I have a new lease on life and I'm making exponentially more money than I would be if I was still in the UFC. So what you do is you take that guy to the side and just be like, hey, let's talk about this. This is the way I see it. This is the way you see it. Go to Rogan if you have to. Like, I mean, Joe's been around, I don't know, 30, 40 years maybe.
Yeah, but then also too, allegedly, according to Henry, which this dude was basically like one of Brendan's closest confidant, whatever the fuck, obviously, because he's not asking so much shit.
Yeah.
And he's even allegedly Brendan even owes this Henry fella money, but then according to Henry, you know, I guess Brendan's been talking a little bit of shit about Rogan and maybe some of the comics who moved down to Austin and they're just around them all the time. They're on the podcast more, you know, allegedly, allegedly called him a rattlesnake. All this is alleged. It's coming from Henry. There's nothing to substantiate it. But
Right.
I don't know. It's all fucking. For me, I don't know. I guess enough to know where the Brendan hate originally. Like, I understand where it comes from, right?
I do.
I guess I don't consume or never really consumed enough shit with Brendan on it.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to pick it up on because like anytime I seen it was usually on Rogan. He may have been on, I think he was on Two Bears one time, as like a guest bear. And like maybe random here or there, but it's usually like scenarios where it's like he's usually with someone equal or greater than him, not necessarily like I don't really necessarily watch like a full show of his, maybe see some clips and shit. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if people are hating on him because like UFC guy, good looking fella, got a beautiful wife, got kid, house, wife, 3 cars. Is it hate on that end, or are people just watching shit and they're just like, he's a fucking asshole? Now, I know I've had people say that he's a fucking asshole, but I haven't seen it myself. Like I haven't consumed him enough to be like, he's an asshole and here's why.
I mean, I believe both. Because he does, like, I mean, you think about it, like he walks on stage and like say he doesn't have any notoriety.
Right.
You're looking at him, you're like, fuck this guy. Like we all came to see this guy. He's like, what, 6'3", 6'4", good looking dude, like in great shape. Like the people are like, yo, fuck this guy. And then, I mean, if he really treats people on his show the way that, like,
that's allegedly out there,
allegedly, then, like, fuck him too. Like if I had a podcast that big and I'm, like, the main person on it, like, I'm treating my workers well. Like, it's like on YMH, dude. Like, they love Tom and Christina. I mean, they work hard, but they take care of those.
They play hard too.
Exactly. Yeah. Like they take care of those dudes. Yeah, no, I mean, I get, like, trust me, I get it. And then on top of that, if you're like sitting there and talking shit about people who like moved away from LA or like whatever, if you're talking shit about comics in like,
they just want to go down there and suck Rogan's dick. But then, you know what? There's a lot of comics because I do consume enough like of the comedian podcast and I like get like enough of the clips and the algorithms and shit like that because it's weird. Like I'll be looking and listening to like this one comedian and I'll know like, oh, like for instance, the next guy up for me that I knew has been the next guy up for me, he's just been sitting in the pocket. I just been like needing a time and like the lull of my podcast shit to like listen to him. And I'm starting to get into him now. It's Shane Gillis.
Oh, it's great.
So like, you know what I mean? So like I end up like just putting somebody in the pocket while I'm consuming whatever the fuck, you know, Pat's been off a little bit. So I've been listening a little bit more Shane, like his kind of shit. But I don't fucking like a lot of them hate on like the Rogan and like comics who like go out there and like just want to take advantage of his hospitality and shit. And like,
right.
It's a good professional move. So I don't understand why are you just mad because you didn't do it? You know what I mean? Like, because a lot of them on their podcast are him like, oh fuck this, oh fuck that, oh this, oh that. And it's like, but you, if the situation was reversed, you would be aesthetically thrilled,
dude. That's I think a lot. I mean, I think a lot
jealousy,
of
huh?
a lot of that's jealousy because like even around here, like some people get to host like at the Comedy Zone, like uptown for celebrities, like packed out rooms and stuff like that. And I mean, there's no way you're not going to be jealous, but you have to keep in mind, like you have to like live vicariously through those people. You know what I mean? If you're not getting that opportunity, you have to be like, there's no other way to be but happy for them.
You need them to crush so they can get the fuck out the way.
I mean,
let's call a spade, right? Like,
I think, I mean, that'd be great.
What's the difference between that if you're or like you're an underage D tackle? You know what I mean? You're a freshman D tackle. Yeah. You're sitting behind a fucking senior D tackle.
Yeah.
Or junior D tackle, right? Let's say a junior D tackle. You know, like, all right, I'm gonna have to put this fucking 2 years in because this motherfucker put the time in. And he's a finished product, and by the time I'm a finished product, I may be better than him, but I'm not there yet enough for coaches. Yeah. It's that type shit. You're like, yeah, do well. I need the team to win. You know what I mean? But then also like, hurry up, get the fuck out the way so I can do it or whatever the fuck.
Well, not even. I think within comedy,
that's a bad analogy. I'm sorry, people.
It's a little bit. I think it's a little bit different in comedy because each show, like sometimes, like for example, I think it's Aries Spears. It doesn't matter how good you are. You will never open up for Aries as a black comedian. Sometimes it's show dependent. And it's like whatever the headliner wants. So like if one headliner comes in and says, oh, I want like a female host, the club does it. Or if the headliner comes in and like, okay, I want a gay male host. Or I want like bisexual, whatever.
Yeah,
and now a lot of them too, like the guys from LA, they bring their own people. So a lot of those opportunities are gone. So it is tough to get in like with the club here, but for me, it doesn't make me like upset. I get it.
It's business.
I get it. Yeah. It's all like it's business, and like when I see people like hosting there, I'm like, of course, would I love to do it? Sure, but I'm still happy for like my friends who get to do it. You know what I mean? Like, because it's such a great feeling. I've done it a few times and it's fucking awesome. But like, I'm still extremely happy for my friends that get to do it.
Of course, because then like it's because one steel sharper steel, right? So like you're staying around like sharp people, then you're getting sharper, and then like something else too. Everything in due time, right? So like you don't want to rush anything. You don't want to get like all right, like whatever. Like you want to like all right when it. Just be ready when it comes. You're trying to get it, but if you don't get it, all right, whatever. We just gotta keep on going.
Funny you bring that up.
Oh, go ahead now.
Because man, this is maybe like 4 years ago now. I got asked if I wanted to host at our main club uptown, and it was just like a Wednesday show, and I'm like, fuck yeah! Like I've been waiting for this. I want to do this, and like I remember the headliner that night. His name was Dean Napolitano. He couldn't have been nicer. And the feature's name was Will Jacobs. He came up through here. Couldn't have been nicer. And I went up there and I did like I'm hosting. I did 5 minutes, and I fucking sucked. I knew it.
Ate a bag of dicks.
Yeah, I had a couple friends come to the show, and it was like I was reading my own eulogy in front of them. I was like, well, this could have gone a lot better.
Sweating feeling, you're just like, oh, this is not going.
Dude, I had a baby blue shirt on that was like royal blue by the end of my set. I was sweating.
You're pulling for the Royals by the time we were done with this shit.
I was sweating so bad. Jesus. And like, I mean, long story short, I knew I had a shit set, and I probably wasn't ready for it, but like, I wanted to do it just because I wanted to have that feeling. And
yeah, but there's nothing wrong. But then obviously you got. If you didn't want to get after it and you didn't want that feeling, then what the fuck are you doing for, right? Like you need to be out there going to go get it, but then it's also just understanding everything in due time, right? Like it's just two things can be simultaneous at once. You know what I mean? Like it's like, all right, I want it, but like I don't get it. All right, understand why you didn't get it. Come back to the drawing board, whatever the case. Or if you're black in Aries Spears' case, bleach your skin. I don't fucking know. That shit is. But honestly, when you said that, I was thinking about like the material and the way that he is.
Mhm.
Makes sense. Makes
Yeah.
sense. He wouldn't want a black.
That story actually gets a lot better too.
What do you mean?
My story hosting. So
Go ahead.
I go up there and I just eat shit.
Okay.
I eat a 3-course meal of shit in 5 minutes. And I come on stage. I introduce Will. Will does great. Then I introduce Dean. Dean kills it. And then we're all like just talking outside in the lobby, waiting for people to come out. This one lady stops and makes a point to tell me that I am not funny. And I look at her and I go, no shit. That's why I did 5 fucking minutes. I've been doing this 2 years. No shit, I'm not fucking funny. And her friend, like you're not paying to see me. It's like, take your bum ass home. Like,
Time out. Tell me she was drunk.
oh, absolutely. Especially the way I looked
Like,
at that
did
time.
she
I
like
was in really good
swagger?
shape. No, she
Did she like swagger to you, or
she was like
did she
waddling.
walk to you with middle class white woman confidence?
No, this is a black woman. Yeah. Yeah. But like when she's like, she was.
What? Yo, black people they will let you know.
Yeah, well, like when she came up to me, she's like, "You're not funny." I was like, "Yeah, I was in the room too." Like, you think I'm?
What
like,
did her friend say again?
And her friend like looked at her. She looks at me and goes, "I am so fucking sorry." And then like I remember Will at the time. He's like, "Yo, be nice and get out of here." Like, get out.
He said it to the old girl.
The feature that night said that to her. And I was like,
Yeah,
oh.
like what the fuck?
And Dean's like, he came to me after. He goes, "That shit's gonna happen." And I was like, I know.
It is what it is.
That was one of those things. Like, and I would say, like, for the next couple months, I was so scared to get on stage because I was like, what if that happens again? And I remember like eating shit a couple times, working on new material, and I was like, whatever. Like,
I'm not gonna see you motherfuckers again. Matter of fact,
yeah.
Since it was open, you're not gonna remember it, right? So I'll be here next week.
Yeah.
I'll have a different shirt on, and you'll fucking forget it.
Yeah, exactly. Same beard, but different shirt.
You know what I mean? I think because we know, we're fucking human, so we're all all get caught up in us, not realizing that everybody's caught up in us. So obviously, to us, whatever we're deficient in, we want to protect and hide the most.
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
But like thinking that everybody else gives a fuck, but they don't.
Yeah.
They don't. We fucking, bruh, the level of minding my business that I be on,
Dude,
it is fucking. Like, I don't be giving a fuck about a goddamn thing. I barely give a fuck about the shit I should be giving a fuck about.
Dude, I got another good instance for you, and give me just a minute. Like, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
This happened today.
Oh yeah. Oh, perfect. I got you. So while Duff is gonna go ahead and do what he's got to do. So you know what I mean? Like, so when I'm saying I don't be giving a fuck and I just be minding my business, I think that's also another reason why we're fucking all fucked up right now in the world. Everybody want to be minding everybody else's business. If you just lived in your house and understood that, guess what? Those who live in a glass house should not be throwing fucking stones. We'd be in a lot better place. So if I'm driving down the fucking street and you doing some fuckery and it's not fucking harming me and it's not like a detriment to society or you're not doing some heinous shit like fucking murdering somebody, I don't give a fuck. And then if you are murdering somebody, I'm going to call the cops, but I'm still going to mind. Like, I'm not going to sit around there. I'm going to drive away, be like, hey, this should happen. But I'm still gonna mind my fucking business after I tell the people. All right, I'm like, when they come track me down because of the phone number and I call, they're gonna be like, hey, what the fuck happened? Exactly what I told you on the phone. You didn't say anything else? Absolutely not. It's the level of minding my fucking business I be on, and I think these edibles are starting to fucking hit now because I got on that tangent. I don't even know how I got there. Go ahead there.
So, dude, like when you're talking about minding your own business, do you ever get like oblivious to the world around you?
I don't be gonna fuck Duff. Yo, I be on some, bro. I'll be out there on my front porch smoking some reefer.
Mhm.
all hell be breaking loose.
Oh yeah.
Like no, but I mean like when I say all hell, like people be doing it. Like I don't be knowing shit, and then I'll come back in. Justin be like, "Oh, did you hear the car accident? There was a car accident where? Up the block.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I ain't even. It had nothing to do. Like I probably saw it, and then once I register, it has nothing to do with me, and it's no detriment to me in
It
danger.
goes, in one ear and out.
I don't
the
even
other.
remember it happened. It's just like, oh, and then it'd be like, oh, that was what they were doing up there. Yeah, I saw something, but I didn't give a fuck.
But I mean, like, do you ever get like on a level of like minding your own business and like thinking about what you're like doing or like what you're about to do that you don't like you don't even pay attention to the world around you?
Oh, if I'm locked in on something?
Yeah. Or even just like day to day. Like that happened to me today.
Yeah, when I'm driving to work and shit, like I just be
Yeah.
like driving to work. Unless something crazy happens. But like it has to be crazy, like car accident worthy type shit. But like shit happening on the side roads. Fucking homeless people could be fucking. I'd just be driving right by it. Like.
Well, dude, like I didn't realize this morning. I like drove to work. It's like a 20-mile drive from my apartment. And I'm
So
like, I'm
20
I'm
minutes, 30 minutes?
Yeah, roughly. Like I'm out on the highway, and I'm like, man, something's like off with my car. I'm like, fuck it, it's fine. Like it's just old. Whatever.
You had
like
a door open.
No.
Okay.
Like if my car was a horse, I would have had to shoot it 3 years ago. But
Still here though.
It is, dude.
She brought you down there.
Yeah, and I drove to work, and I had to I was like almost kind of like I didn't like lose control, but it was like, whoa, this turn coming off the exit's a little tougher than normal. I like went slower, and I parked. I went into work.
You were like in second gear or some shit.
No. I went to work and I went to go get lunch. I ordered like brisket, like barbecue, so fucking good. But
sounds good. I'm hungry.
I went to stop at the liquor store, and I come out of the liquor store, and I'm like, oh, no wonder my car's been driving funny. I got a flat fucking tire. Dude, it was on the driver's side. That's how much into my daily routine I get sometimes, and how much I lock out the world around me. I put myself in danger.
Yo, time out. That's next level shit. Because if I was driving to my V, I'd be able to at least see oh, that fucking tire is flat on that side. I know what you mean though. I have been there and done that type shit. But that shit is a level of egregiousness that I've never even seen. Bro, you just stopped my whole shit. I was about to text Justin yo. Because when you start talking about brisket, I was like, I'm hungry. Yo, what you trying to eat, motherfucker? Order that shit while I'm recording.
Well, when you come down to visit, I have the place.
What? So, I'm going to get shot for saying this. Because I know what my family cooked. But what is North Carolina? I know their because allegedly, it's a beef. I feel as if North Carolina tries to step into the conversation about barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel as if they get shitted on by Texas, and I feel as if they then get shitted on by Oklahoma.
Probably, yeah.
But what is just barbecue?
Yeah. I mean, well, you got traditional chicken, pulled pork, but dude, I've been on a huge brisket kick, and I'm telling you, they must have given me half a pound of brisket today.
You murked that shit? Dude,
I crushed it. And I crushed 4 ounces of chicken because I didn't know if it was going to be enough.
Bro, you know what's crazy? So, this weekend, I'm going to go, still stay within range, but
yeah. I'm
220 pounds now.
You tell me that.
This is fucking, but the thing is today, I had my 2 scoops of my protein, 3 scoops of rice this time. I didn't have any vegetables. And I had the 2 I just had 2 extra chicken wings or whatever. I put them in there.
Right.
Now I'm not used to eating usually I'm having the 2 scoops of rice. I've become such a bitch now that I couldn't even finish it.
Dude,
I'm sitting there bro, I got I'm gonna finish it because you gotta eat, you gotta get all the calories in for the day. But it's there's a little bit left. I was just what the fuck is my I just wonder if my stomach and shit kind of shifted. The only reason I bring that up is because I actually was watching I was watching my 600 Pound Life yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, that's terrible to laugh, but
Yo, bro. So it was crazy. So I was watching it, but I didn't go to it to watch it, right? Because then I'm gonna show you how I ended up getting on something else. So I just ended up falling into it, like through the algorithm.
yeah.
And at first, they wasn't showing me the bad side of it. They wasn't showing me their problems. It was just showing me like them being like, "Oh, we fucking can't stop eating," and then the guy would start singing, "Chicken, Popeyes out, biscuits and gravy." Yeah. So I'm being dead ass. I'm not even trying to I'm being dead ass.
But I mean, like the guy, like the 600-pound person would sing the Popeyes.
Oh, you bullshit.
Oh, that's pretty fucking funny.
So you think I'm bullshit. So while I'm finding this, I'll still break it down. So they were showing me that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like liking it or whatever. It was fun at that time. Then it became not so fun when they were like the reason why they were eating and shit, and they were like, "Oh, somebody died" or something like this. And they were like, food is the only thing that gives them comfort. And you're just like, okay, that is fucking.
Yeah, I mean that's dark and that's gloomy.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like that part wasn't the fucking fun part, but like.
Yeah, that sucks. I mean, but that's also
that like, other shit. Like, hold on, like I'm finding it right now. Like I'm going to the shit. I don't know why Instagram is being so fucking dull right now. Because I'm just trying to fucking get the shit. Because my man, chicken, Popeye gravy. Like it was fucking great.
It was funny, like you say that. There's a Popeyes down the street from my apartment, and like I guarantee if you sing that. They'd at least give you like a mac and cheese.
Bruh, he was, but nah, bro. He was like they be going so hard, bro. Like it is like, yo, and I think that this guy's channel get taken down. And the only reason I say it is because like it is not letting me. Oh, finally it gets to it when it notices I'm going on here. But we're going to the account now because I just want everybody to see like this is the part that I was laughing at. I'll get into the other shit I found, but oh shit, he got more shit up there, but I actually was already watching some of the shit. So where is my man chicken gravy? Oh, hold on. Okay, so this isn't chicken and gravy, but this is bacon.
Oh my
god. Okay, so.
Yes, I need what food does for me. It takes the pain and fear or what's going to happen to me away. And it's always been able to do that for me. Let's see, how many eggs will Larry make this morning? I'll make the normal 7. Here's one by not being able to
here it goes.
created anxiety. And food made me feel better. And by the time I was 10, I was 200 pounds. Come on, bacon, get a little browner. Come on, bacon.
So this is how I fell into it. All right. This guy's page came up.
That's pretty fucking funny.
Let's give him a shout out. Fucking King Tevo. His page came up and he just reposts like stuff of him. He just reposts like a whole bunch of content stuff. So that's how I kind of fell in on it.
Yeah.
But then we get to the depressing and real part of it, which isn't funny. So then I get off of it. But I found something that we can shit on.
Okay, do it. Let's bring it up. Well, before you do that, like, it was ironic. He goes, I love that, like, food takes fear away from me. I was like, dude, it is killing you.
Yeah. But you know what, though? You know what it is, though? I think we don't have the true conversational addiction in this country, right?
Yeah.
And because a lot of us will look at certain things, we'll look at like a food addiction. We're just like, oh, just fucking stop it. Just stop it. Will you stop smoking? You stop drinking. Right. Like it's a, you know what I mean? It's a motherfucker. Like you know what I mean? Like I know so many people do shit that they shouldn't be doing. Like it's one of those things. Like I'm empathetic towards it. Like I don't have
right. You understand it. You understand.
Yeah, the same way I don't have sympathy for drinkers. Like if you have you know what I mean? Like I don't like just because it's maybe my own past experiences or maybe a reason why.
Same.
But you know what I mean? But like, hey, like I don't have certain things for it. Like I don't fucking pity my damn self, so I can't pity anyone else. But like I can empathize and understand. Like you know what I mean? Like it is fucked up. Like you know what I mean? And especially if you aren't getting help, don't have a support system behind you, it's fucked. But off of that sad shit, let's talk about some real shit, right?
Yeah.
There's this show. I think it's somewhere else. It's on Discovery or whatever. I found it on YouTube. I think they come out with a new season. It's called Your Mama Boys or like Mama Boys or whatever. So it's these grown ass men who are like up their mother, like their mothers are up their asses. So you got this one white guy. He's dating this chick. Yo, he's a good looking dude. She's a good looking chick, and hell, the mom is good looking too. But it's fucking weird. Like they live together. Mom came over there to clean up and do their laundry. They all three of them go out to eat, right? The mother ordered a salmon, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the girlfriend asked the boyfriend, hey, what you want to eat? He chose one thing. The mother was like, no, he'll have a salmon too. And then he was, what? Well, you're my mother. You'll never lead me astray, whatever type shit.
Pussy.
Bruh. And then he got the salmon too. Then the Indian couple, that's just one instance, right? Then there's like this Indian. Oh, bro. First of all, let me tell you something.
Dude, fucking white people, man.
But that was a white couple. We want to get to the Indian couple now because the Indian couple showed they ass. The Indian mom showed her ass. It was the Indian mom, Indian son, and an Asian girlfriend.
Okay.
Mom, don't fuck with that bitch, bro. Nigga, he was out, bro. He was out to dinner. Yo, bro, let me tell you how much you don't fuck with her. First thing that she did. Old boy is out to dinner with old girl. Got a nice dinner. You could tell he paid some good bread.
Yeah.
Why his mother call him? And his mother's married to his father. Mother calls him, and he's 29, still living at home too. But not living at home because he needs to, but because like his mom is making him type shit. Because he's making the cheddar not to. Even worse, right? Mom calls him like, yo, my knee's hurting. I need you to fucking come back to the house or whatever. He's like, I'm out to eat, whatever like that. She's like, I need you. He rushes over there. Her knee is fine by the time he gets there. Then she's like, why you take so long? Why you out with that girl? Whatever. Hates the girlfriend so bad. The girlfriend then bought so the mother had a birthday party. The mother was like, don't bring that bitch because I don't want the bitch around me. She'll ruin everything. Like, she's like, this is family. That's like, as long as I'm alive, the bitch ain't gonna come to my fucking birthday. You fucking crazy out your mind if you think so, right? Type shit. Not that, but for verbatim type. Like, not verbatim, but just I'm giving you a fucking little bit. So listen, they got this birthday party for the mom. It's like nice little. It's not even a real one. It's like a little quaint one. Like got some neighbors over having some cake, literally in the living room, just quaint. Old girl with him, and the girlfriend brought her brought her like a 4-piece, like brought her mad shit for her birthday.
Right.
Mother lost it. Mother was like, get the fuck out of here. Fuck you. You ruined it. I hate you. Whatever like that. Fuck out of here. And the girlfriend been telling old boy like, listen, you gotta man the fuck up. He finally did. He was like, I'm leaving here. We're going to be leaving here. We're going to go, whatever. The mother's crying, saying, come back here. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Then his dad comes out and is like, yo, could you go tell your mom? He's like, nah, I got to go. Yeah. Third final thing I'll end on. No, Duff. I Christian did it right. I'm trying to learn the art of storytelling. I didn't do a lot right during this, but at least this I tried to do. I know I did it right. His mother's so gangster. His mother tries to set him up with another Indian chick on some arranged marriage type shit.
I knew it. I knew that was why.
Bruh, brought her to dinner. Ended up, and then like the girlfriend had to confront her type shit. Because then the boyfriend was like, he did one date out of respect for his mother. Respect for his mother. I don't know why the first time I was like,
fuck that.
Yeah, bro. This show was fucking great. Like it's done. Like I kind of found it off of this channel, whatever I was watching. Now it's fucking
shit too.
Bro, it is like I was sitting there, I got super high, and when I was like, what the fuck?
I'm looking this shit up right now.
Bro, it is the greatest shit in the world. And I don't know. Like,
I see it.
Yo, can we talk about is something wrong with my phone? I think something wrong with my phone. Oh, it's probably because I'm on 15%. But so let's talk about something real fast. So why do people have phones and they don't? You know what? Let me not open that door because my ass did. I'm about to accuse niggas doing some shit that I don't do my damn self. So shut the fuck up.
I know what you're about to say. Why do people have phones and just not answer? Yeah.
So shut the fuck up.
It's like.
I never do that. I fucking never do it. But you know what though? You know something crazy? I saw some shit online, and thank God I'm not the type of nigga that just believes everything. I saw some
yeah,
shit
same
online.
here.
I was like, I definitely have ADHD because they like describe like some shit that was like me to a core, and I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, dude. They're
and I was like, if I was a bitch ass nigga, I could use this as an excuse on why I will be calling niggas back. Because the shit was like, yo, because they said some shit. And I was like, I thought of life like that one time. They were like, yo, with ADHD niggas, we don't really talk to you every day, or you're not like a
Right.
part of like our orb.
yeah.
You're effectively dead.
Yeah, dude.
You're dead. You're dead.
I remember one time, like I was like maybe early 20s or something. I was out of college, and I was like, I went to my mom like real serious one day, and I was like, Mom, I was looking online, and I think I have like Asperger's. And she goes, No, you don't. I was like, How do you know? You're not a doctor. He goes, I know you don't because we don't have the money for that kind of therapy right now. I was like, I was like, all right, I guess I'm good. Like,
real shit. Yo, your mom said it.
That's why, like, I told her I needed braces when I was like 9. She goes, you don't need that shit. You'll be fine. She goes,
You don't fucking work out and go outside and figure this shit out. She like, you can't have no normal shit.
I was like, Mom, it hurts my confidence. She goes, well, pick up a hobby. But she wasn't. No, she was my mom. Like my mom's obviously like she's like, Kevin, you're handsome just the way you are. I was like,
oh, first of all, yeah. No, I know. For the people who aren't listening, I have met Mrs. Duffy, and she is the fucking greatest, and she is a wonderful fucking mother.
Yeah.
But when you have wonderful mothers, they gonna talk real shit to their kids because they wonderful. Well, excuse me, you got wonderful parents. They gonna talk real shit to their kids because like we wonderful parents, so we gonna let you know like get this fuck. Like listen, not saying you don't have it, but let me put this shit in perspective. Can't help you, so this is gonna be a lot. But you know what? Low key taught you a lesson. I know people will be listening. If he had mental disease, health issue, and she whatever, guess what? Coulda, shoulda, woulda. She didn't. He came out fine. That go eat a fucking bag of dicks.
Yeah.
Now,
that's essentially what that is.
But she taught you some real shit in that. And what I mean by that is, it's kind of like, listen, life ain't always gonna go your way.
No.
And you got to keep going. Fake it till you make it. Find a hobby. Find another way to find happiness. Whatever. But you will be fine because guess what? But you got no choice. Because you don't like. I don't got the breath for that shit. Like you can have some shit that you got to go see a motherfucker like I don't know once a quarter. Like no, he got to be in there every fucking 2 weeks with you. Like I can't fucking. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? I respect it.
I might have to keep that one.
What? Oh yeah, no, you have to. You have to, bro. That was the funniest shit. Just run this back and record it, and you'll just know exactly what the. You know what I mean?
I'm straight it though.
Right? Yeah. No, just put down like you started writing. We started talking shit about like maybe like around like the 57-minute mark. Around there, 57.
Oh, dude.
Bro, yeah, no, that shit was
gonna kill.
Bro, son, we don't have the money for that.
Yeah.
Not Asperger's too. That's so specific. The fact that you got the Asperger's. Why Asperger's? That's so.
I don't know. Like
you're not awkward at all like that,
dude. I don't know. I don't know why. Like I just some WebMD shit.
How old were you?
I want to say I was either like 22, 23, something like that.
Oh, your ass, man! If you ain't bring your ass on somewhere, Duff, she was right for telling your ass.
Well, I know that's why. But
nah, bro. Listen. Because listen, motherfuckers won't. They won't get this until the shit will be out already. So we can say this on here. Listen, between me and you, she told you that shit when you were 12, nigga.
Yeah.
You were 12, nigga. You just came to her. She said, "Fuck it."
It's just we don't have money for that shit.
Then maybe pointing at your dad. Look, he's fine. Get out of here. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
My dad. Jesus Christ. Well, I got a good tag for that.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? Yeah. But I had to. Oh my God, that's so great. Yo, you know what's great?
What?
I was about to go on this epic rant, and then I fucking texted Justin, and then I was like, "Oh, you want to do this?" And he was like, "Already did it," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I love you."
Thank God.
Not only do women love food, but men love food too. Don't forget it, people.
Yeah.
We love to
Yeah.
be surprised with food as well. Be like, "Oh, I already did this."
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. Ladies, I'm
Now-
here. Shit,
fucking
yeah.
hit my teeth on the fucking goddamn mic.
Oh shit.
Yo, bro, I can't wait. I'm getting my teeth whitened.
Are you?
Fuck. Excuse me, like no, not whitened, cleaned.
Yeah.
Only reason being because like the fucking like I've like upped my coffee intake,
Oh, dude.
but not crazy. So what I'll do is like I'll have like 5 days out the week, 3 or 4 days out of the week, I'll have a cup of coffee. But I have it like around 8:30. I drink a ton of water throughout the day. But you know, you get coffee stains because of that. Because I drink my coffee black.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Black coffee, 4 sugars.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of like teeth staining and shit like that.
Yeah.
So you just gotta like try to get it cleaned and shit. So you get a little self-conscious. So you know, try to keep like whatever the fuck. But then like I just fucking banged it. And then the fucking 600 milligrams are like I think are finally starting to kick in. I don't fucking know.
Oh, dude.
Look at me. I've been pretty. I thought earlier it was kicking in, but I'm fine. You know what I'm gonna do after this?
What?
I have a fucking hash joint. Me and Justin are gonna fucking smoke this shit. We're gonna fucking watch Black. Hey, you know what I'm about to do right now? I'm putting it on because fucking motherfuckers. Listen, Zen. I'm about to watch fucking Black Mirror right after this with fucking Duff. The shit fucking starts. I'm going into Black Mirror. There's another thing. It's Black Mirror. Her and he gave me something else. I got to start. But yeah, bro, we're gonna fucking smoke this. Like, it's this joint. It's got like it's got hash and like wax on the outside of it and shit like that. Yeah, and I already smoked 2 joints before we did this too.
Yeah, well, if I don't hear from
weekend.
you for like 2 weeks, I know where you are. You're asleep.
Oh no, I'm fine, bro. Listen, man, listen, it's the weekend. You know, I'm a professional.
Yeah,
you know, some people like, you know, some people like, well, like, oh, we're about to take some back. We about to take some back, baby. You know,
dude, yeah, I mean? I bought some alcohol. I'm about to
but hold on.
Kick
You know what's
back.
crazy though? Talking about tolerance, right?
Yeah.
So a little inside baseball for the people. Season 5, Black Berry is coming out next week, baby. Yes, on this same channel every Thursday. A little inside baseball for you all. Pre-recorded. When I tell you everything is pre-recorded, I mean everything is fucking pre-recorded. If you see us in the studio and it does not say live, it is pre-fucking recorded. With that said, smoking throughout the whole thing. Smoking. Big smoke, Duff. Fucking fine. Did crash that Saturday, but I was up since 4 that day because that was my travel day, and we recorded like I think 4 episodes that day. And then the next day we did like 5 or 6, I forget.
Holy shit.
But so did that, but then that next day we do those episodes, drive to Harlem that night, do a recording in Harlem for my cousin's podcast, Stoner's Lounge. Then he drives up to fucking where he lives, and I drive to where I fucking live, which was hours away.
Yeah. Damn, dude.
Big high. When I say big high, I mean big high the whole
That
time.
is-
You would have never fucking known. So sometimes I'm just like, what the fuck? It's like this thing is crazy. This 600 milligram shit. I'm gonna eat. We're gonna smoke that shit. And if I don't feel that shit, I'm gonna pop some other shit.
Dude, dude, that's what I'm saying. I bought like 4 or 5 mini bottles of vodka, and I'm gonna drink those. And if I'm not feeling it, I'm going out. And if I am feeling it,
you're gonna go out.
Yeah,
Listen, the bitches ain't gonna hunt themselves. And listen, I know there's gonna be women listening. Like, did he just call us bitches? No,
yeah.
no, I wasn't talking to the women. Right now, if he going hunting, he looking for some bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Bitches ain't gonna hunt themselves.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't gonna find love in a glove, but you can find a nice warm cot for a night.
Yep.
And I don't mean a cot to sleep on because you got one of those. I mean that. You got What? I'm just saying.
I mean, it's so true. It's true.
I should have took this fucking edible earlier. Came in like, oh, motherfuckers.
Oh,
Maybe it
fuck.
is hitting me, and I don't know. That's the thing. I be getting so high sometimes. I'll just be high, and like I won't know I'll be high sometimes. I'll be like, am I fucking high? And then like I'll smoke. Oh, that's probably what's gonna happen. I'm gonna smoke that shit. I'm gonna be like, I am too fucking high, people.
Yeah.
I'm too high.
So I'm gonna say you're so high, like you need something serious that really slams on the gas, and then you're like,
yeah, bro. One time, let me tell you what I did to myself, which was a fucking disaster. So Justin had left and went to work, and it was a weekend, and I was off or whatever. So I was home. I was like, oh, let me cook before he comes back or whatever. I was like cooking steak and shit. No, he didn't go out. He was here then. No, he was back already. Cooking dinner, but he had like it was like kind of like late. We had ate late for some reason. I forgot. I was gonna cook, right? Supposed to do some potatoes, do some vegetables and some steak. I prepared the steaks. I got high before I prepared the steaks. Prepared the steaks. Went. It was gonna let them just rest to get the like you know what I mean, like just kind of like do their thing before I went to go like do the potatoes up or whatever the fuck. I was gonna just let them sit in its fucking seasoning for a while. To come back, do the potatoes, put those on, whatever like that, whatever. I go out to sit on my porch, Duff, to smoke after I already smoked the joint before preparing the steak. I start smoking the joint, and mind you, this is the time when we had that winter cold front coming through New York from out west. Right? That cold front. It was negative. But like like when you're up here in New York for as long as we have been, like I can be like you can stand at negative 5-degree temperature, and if there's really no crazy wind, it doesn't whatever. Yeah. And the wind wasn't going crazy at the time I went out there. Because I'm like smoking the house. Otherwise I'm smoking the house. So went out there to smoke, and I'm smoking, and all of a sudden I get too fucking high. I start sweating. Like literally, I have a hoodie, I have a hat on, I got the jacket. I gotta open the jacket, I gotta take the hat off, and I'm opening this, doing this. Like fuck, it's all way too high.
It's -5.
But let's make it better, baby. Let's make it better. Joint still in this hand, right? So I'll be going from this. I'll be like this. Fuck, why did I do that? I gotta yo, bro.
You think you'd put it down or like clip it on side.
Bruh, it was fucking terrible. And, oh shit, D-Rec is in the building. You want to see the on-air light on? Hold on.
Yeah.
There you go, D-Rec. We paying attention, baby. Shout out to you, baby. Appreciate you being out here. And then
so funny.
And watch that bitch about to start short circuiting a little bit. I gotta get a new one. But yo, bro, that shit was fucking like I was out there dying.
I'm cracking up at that because
still smoking too.
Yeah, it's like, well, dude, have you ever seen that movie Due Date with Robert Downey Jr.? Oh, okay. Well, it wouldn't make sense, but that dude, that's so funny. You're holding the joint and you're like, oh my god, I'm dying, and you're like, oh fuck.
The whole bro, I came back, let me tell you how I was. I came back in, right? I thought I had got the shit right. I thought I got my shit right. I come back in, I sit down, I look at the steaks, I look at everything. I'm like, okay, let me just put my head down to kind of collect my thought. Because it was as if I was drunk and the room was spinning, but the room was not. But hold on. The room wasn't spinning. It was just me. You get it?
Going in circles?
Nah. I mean, like it was me. Like I wasn't going anywhere, but that's the way that I was perceiving the room.
Like
I knew it wasn't the room.
Spins. Yeah,
it was me. So you got to put your head down and get your shit right.
Yeah.
Bro.
I thought you were like spinning around in circles. You're like,
son.
Oh my god.
It was going crazy. Didn't cook anything but them 4 fucking steaks. I cooked 4 steaks and that was it. And then I was like, yo, I cooked these steaks. And then came out terrible. Over salty, whatever like that. I added too much shit. He was like, what were you doing? I was like, you should be happy you got this. I didn't even. I barely fucking survived.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just-
shout out to fucking Zen. Hey, you know what? You know what's crazy? Y'all go check out Zen Chaos.
Something else that we're gonna have out that will also be pre-recorded from a fucking studio, people. Surprise, fucking surprise. Me and Duff will do the same thing
Oh,
eventually.
shit.
But
Yeah.
with Zen, he missed it when I just gave him the shout out earlier talking about my plans include fucking Black Mirror.
Yes.
Season 5. He sent me
Good
the
show.
episode Her, and there's another one I'm gonna have to fucking link
Really
up with
good
him.
show.
So acknowledged it. I acknowledged it, playing what the weekend plans were. But back on to me almost fucking dying. Bruh. Way too high. And I'm thinking that's probably gonna happen to me today. That's
dude, perfect. It's Friday.
But I consume way too much weed and I don't feel it, and I know it's gonna catch me. But the issue is normally when I get too high, Justin's never around for it. I'm usually going through it by myself.
Right.
And I don't want to,
You know what I mean?
or he's not in the near vicinity of me, like he's in another room while I'm going through hell. If I start going through hell in front of him, I don't, because he's going through hell, and I've fucking buried him. I fucking gave him not a bit of an inch, not a bit of a fucking cord. Oh, you smoked a little weed, you don't know what's going on. He'll come to me, Bob. I can't do this. I can't. This is too much. This is too much. You know what I'm saying? He don't even got he don't even have an accent, but he get hot. It's just too much. Too much. Ain't never have an accent since 75.
Like, yeah, like isn't he like from Yonkers or something like that?
He's from the Bronx. Get his ass high enough though. He's just too much. Just too much.
He gets an accent from generations before.
Comes out.
It'd be like funnier if it was like an Irish accent or like an Asian accent. Or
Oh
something.
shit! If he just fucking came out, I just can't. If you know, let me not do it. Let me not do it. Let me not even go down those fucking rabbit holes. Everybody fucking accuses me of fucking nonsense, fucking everywhere.
Oh god.
Oh my god! So listen, when you're going hunting, because we got some people, it's kind of crazy. We're going to get off, but fucking, we got people here. We'll fucking roll, right? We as y'all seen in the title, we talked about some shit earlier. We won't rehash it, but so when you going hunting tonight, just gotta know, when do we get to the point where, fuck it, we'll go to the swamp? Is that like, because I remember in college, right? Mm-hmm. There will be times in my soul, or even when I was out, before and single, there will be times in my soul where I just knew tonight I would go to the swamp. I know before I left the door. Now, don't get me wrong, I kind of stopped having that feeling right before I dated my ex. So that was like around 23, around there, like 23, 24, whatever the fuck that was. When do you know, do you still get that? Like you know that, okay.
Not as much anymore.
It's a give and a take.
Yeah. I mean, I just see what's there. Like, I mean, like if you had hit me like a year and a half ago, I'm like, dude, I got my waders on, like I got my net, like
let's go fucking fishing.
Yeah, like I line up 4 shots, I'm gonna do them, and then here we go. Now it's just more of a tactical approach.
How is the live hunting nowadays?
I mean, it's really where I am in the city. Like I'm in like kind of the artsy district, so it's a little bit different depending on the bar you go to. Because sometimes like I'll go to a bar and it's like really just like artsy people and they're cool and you can have a good conversation.
Right.
And then like I'll go to another bar and it's like a mix of those kind of people and like finance kids who want to come try it out, and then like another bar maybe just like all the finance kids saying, "Oh, we love the artsy district," and I had to be like, "Get out! This isn't for you.
This isn't coming down, fucking up the vibe and fucking up the bitch flow."
So I mean, it just depends. Like most of the time now, I just go out to like have fun. Like I don't even. There's so many times. Well, I remember, it was like Halloween weekend, and I went out on a Friday and got like torched, and then I my friends wanted to go out the night after. I was like, yo guys, I'll drive. And like this one girl, and she wasn't like a bad looking girl by any means, but she like really wanted to hang out with me, and I'm like, yo, chill. And then she started to whine like that I didn't want to like talk to her, and I'm like, gonna have to
Wrong
get out
one
of
to
here.
do that with, but okay.
Yeah, it's like now I really don't want to talk to you. And then like she was almost like crying. I was like, bitch, you know me like 20 minutes. And I was dressed up as Post Malone too. Like I had all these fake tattoos all over my face. And like her friend's like, don't even worry, honey, he's not even good looking. And I'm like, tell that. I mean,
yeah, of course. Yeah. Well, so they just did the reverse thing of what motherfuckers do to women.
Yeah. And I was like, clearly,
Hey, what you
that's
anyway,
not
bitch?
right. Yeah.
Hey, what you anyway, bitch? Like, yeah, she came to me. Bitches don't even normally do that. So
Yeah.
I actually really tickle her fancy. Matter of fact,
Exactly.
you know, like, come here, girl. Come here. You okay? You okay? Go on your way. Hey, you know what I mean? Give a fuck. All right. Well, listen, Duff. It looks like everyone has left.
Yeah.
That kind of bum rushed us at the end. Y'all could have came 30 minutes ago. I should have told that when their asses were in here. Y'all could have came 30 minutes ago, niggas.
Oh, we were on 30 minutes ago.
Motherfuckers strolling here late. Fucking black people. I tell you. I don't actually know who D-Rec is. He could be fucking white. So I don't fucking know. But I know Zen is fucking black people. There was a third one in here too. So I don't know who the fuck you are, but I don't know. Could have been a vanilla from you. You know what I mean? I don't fucking know. But hey.
Who knows?
This has been a Sit On Me podcast. We're just gonna be fucking going live from now on because it's fucking easier on life. Because fucking life is crazy. But you want to be consistent, so it's like, all right, well, consistently can record. Once you put the bitch out there, fucking chop that bitch up afterwards. So it's simple like that. So we gonna be doing that.
Take the highlights.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen to the person who just came in here, or maybe you just came back. Your asses should have been here. We ain't got nothing else for you. We busted the fucking nut. We busted a few of them. We didn't even think we were going to go down a few of here. And now you asking for like 8 nut dick. You should be happy we even got this far with you.
And I am overdue for a drink.
But now, all jokes aside, we appreciate you for stopping by.
Thank
no
you
matter
guys.
how long or how short it fucking was. Like, dead ass appreciate that fucking love. Listen, like, share, and subscribe this shit if you want to. If you don't, then don't fucking do it. If you fucking like it, then you can like it. If you don't, fucking dislike it. I don't fucking know. Do whatever you want because we don't really care because eventually shit is going to work itself out no matter what. We'll get really good at it and people will like it. Or we'll get really good at it and people won't like it. Because that does happen too. Don't think motherfuckers can just hit like, hey, it's a motherfucker. Who knows what we in it for the fucking haul. Hey, listen, I am Dean, baby.
I'm Duff.
This has been the Sit On Me fucking podcast. Y'all have a good fucking night. Have a good fucking weekend. And you know what? Have somebody sit on your face. Why fucking not? It's the weekend. Yeah, all in there.
That's what I'm going to do.
Make sure you don't see nothing. You know what I mean? Drip. Make sure it smells nice.
I do.
Like you do a stew at the club.
I was gonna say I flipped through the book real quick first.
That's
so bad. So bad.
I don't like the sample. I don't like the sample, bitch. It's sour. It's sour.
Bad.
Don't be sour. Fucking clean that shit. Peace, hoes. Nobody eats it dirty.